I also speak Korean and Kwat. Some background information on myself: I'm a large white man from Nebraska standing at a 6 feet 3 inches who enjoys lifting weights and coaching my son's football team. I also spent 20 years in the military and did 3 years as a contractor for the Army after retiring. During my years in the Army I spent 12 of which in Korea and 3 additional as a contractor. I also met my wife in Korea and learned Korean during this time as well. I've been told my Korean is quite good. I've been a cop for a Texas police department for about 15 years now. So now that you got some background, let's jump into my story. I was assigned a rookie officer to help give him some on-the-job training. There isn't much crime in my neck of woods. We live in a good community and it was middle of the day when we clock a BMW doing 67 in a 50. We take off after the car and pull him over. By all accounts this is looking like a pretty bog standard everyday traffic stop. We run the plates before proceeding and everything comes out clean. I suspect this might be a good stop for my rookie to take the lead on, dip his toes in the water shall we say. I tell the rookie he's to take the lead, I'll stay back, and he's to call me if he feels he needs assistance. He says alright, I stay back. A couple minutes pass and I can tell my rookie a bit disgruntled. You might say confused? After another minute he comes back to me. I don't understand the driver. My first reaction is, this driver is drunk. Is the driver drunk? My rookie goes, no, he doesn't appear to be drunk. I don't understand whatever language he's speaking in. At first I suspected Spanish, but in hindsight had it been Spanish I'm sure my rookie cop would have been able to tell if the driver was speaking Spanish. So I take over, walk up and ask for the regular documents. To my surprise the driver says in Korean, I'm sorry I don't understand English in Korean. I smile and say in Korean, oh, you speak Korean, me too. To which the driver turns abruptly and is staring at me with this look of horror on his face and he goes, you don't look Korean. How did you learn Korean? I smiled and said I met my wife in Korea when I was stationed there during my time in Korea and she taught me Korean. He's stumbling over himself. You know damn well he had no idea that this tall white officer could speak Korean. I smile and go, we pulled you over for speeding. I'm going to need you to give me your license, registration, and insurance. He provides me with the documents. I go back to the car to do my thing. His driving record is pretty clean, a couple minor infractions over the years but nothing to write home about. However, I'm noticing a couple things. He has stapled his insurance cards from USAA together from expired to current over the course of 3 years, which means he's somehow affiliated with the military at some point, and he has a standard Texas driver's license, which I suspect means he can speak English. Nevertheless, let's write this man a ticket and move on with our day. I write him a ticket, come back, explain all the details in Korea. This is a pretty easy traffic stop, and before I let him go I ask, how did you learn Korean? And in English, which is the first time he's spoken to me in English. He says I was also in the Army as a linguistic. I say, ah, that makes sense. Hey, before you go I'm going put in the system attached to your driver's license that you do speak English. So next time you're pulled over don't pretend like you don't speak English. He looks at me with a defeated look and goes, sorry officer. Thank you officer, and off he goes.